Hi guys, Patricia is here. I hope you are in a good mood today because it is a good day, so have a good day. In this video, I would like to recommend to you some interesting places in Kelantan, Malaysia. So don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. Istana Jahar was a royal residence in Kota Baru, Kelantan, Malaysia. It was built in 1855 by Sultan Muhammad II of Kelantan for his grandson, Raja Bendahara Lengkuder. Entering the palace, it served the double volume area. It was built in a rectangle shape and had 2 floors. The building is made of wood, chingal, and concrete. The design of the building is influenced by the combination of Western and Asian cultures. The Western influence is seen in the shape of the roof and its white concrete cylindrical pillars. Meanwhile, the Asian influence is seen in the use of wood on the floor, walls, rectangle pillars, doors, and windows on the top floor of the building. At the ground floor displays collection of textile, costume, royal regalia, jewelry, and silverware. The spaces on the ground floor are comprised of the Surung Hall for wedding and welcoming the king guests, Serambi for the wedding area for the palace guard, and Balai Tari is the hall for the royal ceremony celebration such as wedding, praying, dancing, and singing. This museum displays the history of the Kelantan Sultanate from the early days through to the reign of Sultan now. Exhibit space available in the museum building is divided into several parts such as armaments, costume, and other matters related to the Sultanate. Although the museum has been made, but the original design of this building have been preserved. Its unique architecture with beautiful carving have created the palace of the building was turned into a museum. It takes the spiral staircase to the first floor. The first floor is for relaxation activities of the royal family, which consists of the royal princess room, sultan's room, royal prince room, royal apparel or equipment rooms, and royal family lounge. There is a Malay weapon gallery showcasing unique traditional weapons such as keris, lembing, badik, kelawang, and more. This is also located on the first floor behind the main museum. The weapons gallery showcases weaponry used in the ancient times, ranging from daggers, arrows, quivers, and even cannons, sword, spear, sickle, knife, and more. The pieces are displayed in glass cases with a summary of description for visitors to read. Within the palace compound, near to where a well was located, is a gazebo called the royal platform where a ceremonial bathing would take place before royal wedding or circumcisions. There are race boats, long and wide ones, used during interstate races lie suspended from strings in an open space. The 5 carvings and bird head-like structures are on these boats. The Istana Batu Royal Museum is a museum in Kota Baru, Kelantan, Malaysia. The museum building was constructed in 1939 during the reign of Sultan Ismail ibn Sultan Muhammad IV as a wedding gift for his nephew Yahya Petra. Sultan Yahya Petra lived in the building until 1960 and moved to Kota Lama Palace once he ascended the throne. After he moved out, the building was renovated and became the official residence of Tengku Sawani binti Sultan Yahya Petra until 1969. The building eventually became the palace for Sultan Ismail Petra until 1972. Later, it was donated to Kelantan state government. Upon entering Istana Batu, you will want to turn left to admire a 14-seat table set for a formal dinner in the elegant dining hall. Though impressive, the dining room exudes a warm family atmosphere. The walls are adorned with photographs of the royal family taken through the generations, literature, and details of family history. A constant display signed photograph of H.M. Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Philip, and Princess Anne who visited Kelantan in 1972. The dining room is huge and the table is laid out with dinnerware and tea sets, while bigger silver vessels, crockery, and crystalwares are decorated in glass cabinets surrounding it. The first room, to the left facing the road, is the former bedroom of Kelantan's reigning ruler HRH Sultan Ismail Petra. It's called the Blue Room. This was also the royal bedchamber of Sultan Yahya Petra, and in 1966, the bridal suite for his third daughter Tengku Sawani. It was painted blue by Sultan Ismail Petra when he moved in as Tengku Mahkota in 1969. The original furniture, including the bed for 4 crowns, was made for his wedding, and the trousseau is also on display. The adjoining feminine yellow room used to be Tengku Sawani bedroom. The unusual extravagant bed was designed by her mother Raja Perempuan Zainab II for Tengku Sawani wedding in 1966. The three elaborately embellished a circular headrest were inspired by the ceiling decorations of nearby Istana Jahar, while the rest of the furniture came from Sultan Muhammad IV's summer palace at Gunung. Surrounding the bed are the doorways. The Sultan Yahya Petra room or Peach room was also occupied by Sister Tengku Rozan and Tengku Sawani until 1960. They moved the yellow room when Cik Puan Besar, the mother of Sultan Yahya Petra, moved in. It became the bedroom of Tengku Sawani's son Raja Amir Saifuddin Shah until 1969, when it was used by Sultan Ismail Petra's eldest son, Tengku Muhammad Faris Petra, the current crown prince. The green songket on display was worn by Sultan Yahya Petra 3 days before he died when he was young Di Petra Agong or King of Malaysia in 1979. The hallway leads to the other parts of the museum. It also leads to a revolving door crossover to the other side to take in a fine showcase of the royal sword collection. Definitely not to be missed. There are many interesting things to take in at this museum. For instance, hierarchy chart at the end of the passage, royal robes at the intersection, swords behind the raven door, silver tea kettle at the dining table, receivership and its cell in the kitchen, a tea clock with a pendulum at the dining room, white tubs at the dining room, and varieties of guns displayed a cruise room. Kelantan is simply a paradise for tourists who like to visit shrines and temples. The architectural brilliance of the state's building is quite impressive, and the state is indeed the melting pot of various regions and cultures. Phothivihan is a Thai Buddhist temple located in the district of Tumpat, Kelantan. It is certainly one of the most visited temples in the state of Kelantan. The statue of the reclining Buddha is the second longest of its kind in the world, and thousands of tourists visit the temple each year to admire the beauty of the statue and for offering prayers. The temple houses a 40-meter statue of a reclining Buddha, which is the longest of its kind in Southeast Asia. The craftsmanship of the statue is very simple when compared to similar but more elaborate reclining Buddha in Thailand or Myanmar. The statue is housed in hangars surrounded by murals and smaller statues. Underneath and to the rear of the reclining Buddha is a columbarium, a vault with recess to deposit urns containing the ashes of the departed. The devotees of the temple are mainly ethnic Thais in Kelantan, and the temple itself is a typical Thai Buddhist temple design. There is a Chinese pavilion and a Tibetan-style hall featuring a statue of the Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara with 18 arms. The compound also includes accommodation for monks and visitors. There is plenty of free parking and entrance to the temple is free. Donations are always welcome.